Hey water signs, welcome to my channel Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So this is our weekly reading, as I said, for water signs. So that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So let's just get into the cards, shuffle, and see what we have to look forward to this week. And so first card out is, already there is value. And so let's look into this. So the thing that stands out for this card is the heart, the blue hearts within it, and the bird. So what am I getting is that last week or recently, you have spoken up. You've said, hey, this is what I want. This is what my heart needs. And you stood your ground. It was something that was a little bit hard, but you stayed true to yourself. And that's what Spirit's just really congratulating you on. Because by doing so, you flipped the script. You changed the tables around. And so let's just pull out the rest of the cards. And so okay, so I'm hearing the song Candy Shop by 50 Cent. I wonder what that's about, but I don't quite know. But it's going to play in somehow. But let's just get all the cards out first. Okay, so you got tons of self-expression cards come out. So yeah, I really think you spoke up. You were like, this is what I want. And I don't get that it was like you had to confront someone. I feel like you've let sleeping dogs lie. But water signs has decided to focus on what they do want. Speak up and express their joy, their love. So here we've got individuality with Labradorite. I'm hearing someone say, I don't know, it just came to my head and I just said it. And so I feel like that's kind of the energy is like not even thinking, putting a filter. It's just being authentically you. And it's almost like once it was out, I see some people being like, like, did I just, and then, yeah, you just couldn't take it back. But once it was out, I just feel, I was seeing a sleeping bag, like, you know, like, not even a sleeping bag, like one of those rolled up mattresses. You know how they come and they're like in a box and then you like open it up and it like, there's no way that that mattress is ever going to fit back up into that tiny box that it came in. So whatever you spoke up, it's like it just could never be put back. I mean, there's probably a way that they could figure out, but that is almost like such extreme circumstances that could ever put you back to the way it was. So it seems like this week, or whenever you spoke up for yourself, it's like you could no longer go back to being the way that you were. But I feel like this is for such a positive reason. And so here we have Aura Quartz with Mary Magdalene and Divine Alchemy, which is the change that I see. I see it's such a beautiful, positive change. Aura Quartz is really good for the throat chakra. Just everything here on the top layer that I see is voice. So I'm so glad that you finally spoke up. You didn't think about it, you just felt it and did it, and that's all I'm seeing. So the next cards we have, what does it say? It's synchronicity, And it says, your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. And that's what I kind of get is like I'm seeing someone and they're like just caught up in the moment, and then this happened and then this happened, and they were just finally like enjoying the ride. And then all of a sudden just like they blurted out something that you wanted, or I feel like it's something you just really wanted, and it's something that you just kept, I don't know, you just didn't want the world to know your true heart's desire. And the next card is Father Healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father related issues to heaven. Okay, so as I did that, I kind of felt in, I got a little bit of confirmation from Spirit too with the goosebumps. But for some people, I see you as a happy kid, or even now, we'll say this father is, we'll say authority. We'll say authority figure issues. And this authority figure issue, or not issue, authority figure came, and it's almost like I was like a dog just wanting to sit on the couch, and then they came and they were like down. And this card falls right underneath the individuality. And so I see you being like, you're at my house. This is my couch. Who are you to tell me that I can't even sit on my own couch? And like, that's just the scene that they're showing me is like, why am I listening to someone talk down to me when they have no power here? Like it's just bonkers. That's just all I keep seeing someone like, who are you to tell me what to do? And you're like, no, like because whenever I see you speaking up, I don't even feel like it was a fight with someone. I see you just saying like, I want to go on a trip. I'm going to Mexico. And then all of a sudden you like go and book your flight, and you look back and you're like, oh, I didn't even know. Like I just totally did it on a whim, right? It's just like this happened and then this happened. And then it's like you finally like let this dream of this love out. But then someone being like, no, you gotta stay home. You gotta like, and you're like, nope, I just booked the trip and I'm going and see ya. That's the energy I get. And so here it says there's a treasure chest. Like you just opened up so much potential by like, rather than being controlled by somebody who makes you think of, well, you know, when you go to Mexico, you got to be safe. Like this is going to happen to you because, you know, I watched on the news all these bad things, and they kind of put this seed or this doubt or this negative thing, and you're like, nope, not listening to it. I know I'm meant to go there and do this fun thing and blah, 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 blah. And just not even listening to this person who thinks that they know more about your soul's journey than you know, but you have this inner calling, like, because you're this individual. You literally just, everything led up to this. Like, if the more that there's restraint and constriction, that's the universe saying like, hey, like, we're not in the flow. We need to check something before we wreck something. But it's because everything just flowed so perfectly. You're like, how could I be wrong? Like the universe has my back, like everything. And it's unforeseen abundance because you've been finally letting it go with the flow. So now we come down to the last layer, and it's all cards on the bottom layer are self-expression cards. Self-expression, self-expression, and self-expression. You finally have the confidence to be your individual self. And that is beautiful. I'm so happy for you. And so it's saying, the first one is like risk versus safety. And I didn't even see this card before I just did my example of, someone trying to say, well, you don't know the best for you. This will happen. It's okay to get advice from some people, right? If they've been there, you can like, hey, I'm going to Mexico. I'm to this area. I know you went last year. Like, what was your favorite things? If you went back, what would you do differently? And as a server, whenever I served, my main question, right? Oh, did you like it? Because our server last night was like to Steve, oh, do you like your food? And he's like, it's okay. Like Steve's not going to complain. She's like, oh, we'll make something else. And he's like, well, no, I'm just going to eat this. And because, he'd think, oh, cooks would spit in the food or something. But as a server for myself, I would always ask, would you order it again? And, because some people just want to be polite and they don't want to cause the conflict. But it's like, what would you do? And everyone likes to know what they would do. But don't let someone come in and tell you what to do, Like, someone can come in and steer the conversation, but don't let them control it. You're in control. You can take their value and say, thank you, this is wonderful advice. But only you know, based off of the synchronicities that you have, because you are in, it says here, your personal power. You're in your personal power, that you know what risk and what safety and risk and when to jump. That's the important thing, right? Because there's already value in what you're doing. So if you stop now, you're not going to end up with the treasure chest, but you are, because literally each sign leads you to the next, leads you to the next, leads you to the next. I'm just trying to warn you that there is someone who's going to pretend like they know more for you, but they don't, because you're an individual and you can divinely alchemize anything that happens, right? There is a safety issue, you can alchemize it to be whatever you want. And what do we have here? But Spirit's saying it's okay to ask their opinions and prepare, right? But in the end, here you are. This is your final outcome of all the cards. And it's just a clear channel. And it says self-expression. And she's totally in the light. And what is she doing? Playing music, following her own path. She doesn't even have her eyes open. She's just going by feeling. And she trusts that the next step that she's going to take will be divinely guided. So that's your reading for this week, water signs. I just want to pull one card from all your cards and see what is the most important thing for you to be aware of this week. And I always get two when I ask for one. And it's saying to prepare, right? Take this time, ask those questions from everyone, do your own research, but in the end, it's all based off of the synchronistic events that Spirit is lining up for you. So it's time to prepare because you are going on a journey. And for some reason, I felt like saying travel, but what kind of journey do we got? A fiery one. You got Tiger's Eye, and there's a flame, and then you got, what did you get? Melt into Divine Desire, and it's the goddess Pele, which is volcano energy. So maybe some people are going, I don't know, I'm seeing travels and trips, but my intention for this was that's it. Heart's desire. You're going on a journey. Your heart is waking up. It's empowered. It's it's on fire. It's like ignited. I can't say how many more of those kind of words, but explosion. It's a volcano, and it's your soul is like waking up, and it's you're gonna go on a soul journey. So preparing for that, I do think that lava stone could be very beneficial for you, or any stone that kind of works with fire. But the reason why I say lava stone for you, out of all the cards that you had, what else did you have? Heliotrope, aqua aura, and labradorite. I really feel like the lava stone would be good for you, only because it does incorporate the fire element, right? The volcano, and then it goes into the water and cools. And you guys are the water element, so something within you guys to prepare for is to be ready for that fire. It's going to happen, and it's going to be intense, but you guys go with the flow. Don't let other people try to control that fire. That's your heart fire. That's for you, on your soul. And you speak up for yourself like you already have been doing. So that's it for this week. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay empowered. And if you made it to the end of my video, just want to say thank you. If it resonated with you, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button. And if you want to hear more sign readings, I do this every Monday. And if you hit the subscribe button or notification, you'll know when it happens. All right. Bye, guys. Have an empowered week. See ya.